AWB's 2021 Manufacturing Week is presented by Primera.
I'm sorry, sir. You forgot this.
Wait, you...
Customer service.
Your employees work hard for you. Give them a health plan that works harder for them. From Primera Blue Cross, with more options to fit your business needs and budget. Because your employees depend on it. Find your plan at business.primera.com.
So much to see today on our 2021 manufacturing tour. We hope you'll join us. We're off to see Alaska Airlines, Vaughan Chopper Pumps, Heritage Distilling, South Puget Sound Community College, and amazing high school students at Capitol High School. An exciting day. We're here at the hometown airline, Alaska Airlines, having a conversation with the Chief Operating Officer, Constance von Muehlen. We'll talk about the 737-9 MAX. It's a game changer for this industry, and also sit down with Director Lisa Brown. Come on in and join us.
Seattle is our hub for Alaska Airlines for maintenance. This building supports all of our outstations as far as maintenance and engineering. We have an engineering department, tech services. These are specialists in their fields, whether it be flight controls, avionics, or engines. We also have the maintenance planning department here. The material group is here, and they order all of our pieces and parts and make sure that we have everything we need to do the work that we do.
Good morning. We're here with our hometown airline to talk about a strategic partnership with another hometown employer, the Boeing Company. We're sitting on a brand new state-of-the-art 737-9 MAX, and this is a beautiful and game-changing aircraft. We're here today with the Chief Operating Officer for Alaska Airlines, Constance von Muehlen. Constance, you're a 30-year veteran. Tell us, why is Alaska so bullish on this new plane?
You know, it's fantastic that you guys are here today, Chris. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about this amazing airplane. We're getting 120 of these in the next 5 years. It's fantastically efficient, in fact 25% more efficient than the Airbuses it's replacing. It has extra range, about 500 miles extra range, and of course just the noise signature is also much improved. You in fact mentioned it as we came on board. The new engines are, creating the efficiency we talked about, but also nice and quiet. So very excited to be working with Boeing on this airplane. It's nice to have them down the road and be able to partner on making this product as good as it can be. I think it's super important to recognize all our partners here in the state of Washington. We spend just over $4 billion with vendors in 2021. 755 of our vendors are from the state of Washington, and with those we spent more than $850 million in the last year. You see guest facing as the Beecher's cheese, the Seattle chocolates, the Canoe Ridge wine, the Fremont IPAs. So all of these things are guest-facing, but also just in supporting our airline. Obviously, the Boeing Company down the road, lots of technical interchange that we have with them to improve the product. We have Aviation Technical Services, ATS, at Everett Field that provides us both modifications and maintenance on our aircraft. We also have Colorcraft, and we have Safran Heath Techna in the northern part of the state that provide us services on a very regular and continuing basis.
You've been really on the leading edge of developing the training and bringing young people along to talk about the important careers that exist, not just at Alaska Airlines, but in the aerospace sector. Can you talk about some of your initiatives?
Very true. You know, all across the board, we're growing. I mentioned the 120 new Maxes coming. That means we need more folks to support that, and that starts with pilots and technicians and flight attendants and ground support folks. So providing scholarships and providing support to schools to train a wider, broader breadth of candidates for pilots, also for technicians. Is really important to us to provide great careers in this state.
We are really excited about innovation in clean technology, sustainable aviation, battery storage, the solar manufacturing chain. There's just so much potential here, and also new ways of doing manufacturing that can make it more exciting for young people to look at a career where you're working in a manufacturing setting, but with advanced technical equipment and machines, and it's really a new day for manufacturing across the spectrum, from forest products to our legacy industries like aviation. And I'm really happy that you are taking the bus all over the state, sort of highlighting everything from the maintenance and all the manufacturing jobs associated with the aviation industry. You'll be in Eastern and Central Washington. Again, thank you so much for showing the whole state the potential of manufacturing.
Thanks for joining us, Lisa Brown, the Director of Commerce for the state of Washington. What a great tour that was with Constance from Alaska Airlines, and it was great to catch up with Director Lisa Brown from the Department of Commerce. At this time, let's thank our show sponsor, Alaska Airlines. And we'd also like to thank all the other sponsors from Primera, the Boeing Company, Amazon, Cascade Natural Gas, Avista Corporation, Walmart, Battelle, Google, Swire Coca-Cola, and Banner Bank. We're off to visit a fourth-generation manufacturer located in Montesano with a surprise announcement. They are the 2021 Manufacturer of the Year. Let's go see Vaughan Chopper Pumps.
We were incorporated in 1960. Jim Vaughan invented the first chopper pump. During the Great Depression, he headed down to California to try and make some money to send home to his family. And while he was there, he learned how to weld. And when he came back to Washington State, he opened up a weld shop located in Elma. And when he was there, he was regularly repairing the local farmers' pumps. And it was constant. They were coming in, they were clogging on the hoof blocks, the straw, the twine. And so he had an idea to add a cutting feature to a pump, which was the original chopper pump. And that was in the late 1950s. In 1960, Vaughan Company was incorporated. And in 1961, we moved to our current location here. Our pumps can be found as local as Aberdeen, Elma, Torres Farms down here in Satsop, to all over the world. We are a fourth-generation family-owned business. There are 10 Vaughan family, direct lineal descendants of Jim Vaughan family members that currently work at Vaughan Company. We have about 120 employees right now. In 2020, we shipped 1,825 units, and our total sales were over 35 million. And this year, we are on track to ship over 2,000 units and hit approximately $38 million in sales. We're in our beginning assembly area. So what happens is, from our inventory warehouse, they stage all of the pumps in these baskets. Everything goes in to build the pumps. They send them over here to our assemblers. Scott, say hi. Scott's one of our assemblers. He's been with us for, gosh, how many years now, Scott?
31 years and a couple months.
31 years and a couple months. We're very proud to say that our employees stay here for long term. So we have lots of 30-plus year employees. We have one employee that's been with us since the 1960s that still works part-time. So we're very proud of that. It's important to us to create an environment where our employees feel like they're part of the family and they're part of the team. So this is our final assembly area. This is where the motors are put on the pumps. The pumps receive any of their safety stickers, safety decals. and they're prepared for shipment in our crating area over here, and they head out from there.
Today, you might be wondering, why are we back? We're back on our 5th year, so it's kind of like celebrating anniversaries along the way.
Yep.
You put in, as part of our awards process, we have a number of awards that we hand out, but in the manufacturing space, we have 4 of them, talking about environmental excellence, leadership, sustainability, and all. It's a very competitive process. As we went through it, some things stood out to the judges about the award, which I haven't told you about, that you may or may not have won yet, which is why we may or may not be here. So some things that stood out to the judges were that it's 4th generation, kind of family-owned company. What really stood out is that how many generations of people are involved in the company, and that you had 5, I think 40 plus year, and you said today, now you have a 50-year employee that's been working here.
Laura, just to add to that, this is exciting. So Laura's dad actually was a welder for Vaughan Company for many, many years. And Laura joined our team, was it 3 years ago? Almost 4 years ago. So you know, family, it's not just the Vaughan family that's important to us, it's everybody. So we're proud of that, very proud of that.
Your journey is a really cool journey. I think on behalf of us as Washingtonians, we're so glad that when we use our facilities and services, everything works here in our state. But we're here today because you received unanimously to be our 2021 Manufacturer of the Year Award. And we've got the hardware here to present to you as well. And so
thank you.
Congratulations on being the Manufacturer of the Year for AWB. We had a lot of applications, some great companies, and yours stood out and shined.
Thank you so much. Can we?
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
we go. Thank
absolutely.
you.
And we've got so this has got some weight to it.
Oh, wow.
So this really recognizes you, your family, but really the 115 employees that make up Vaughan.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You know, we've been here for, like I said, 60 years, and our goal is to be here for 60 more. I have 3 little boys. I have 10 nieces and nephews, and so I want this company to continue on, to give them an opportunity to do what I got an opportunity to do. So this means a lot, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Our 2021 Manufacturer of the Year Award winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the entire team and family at Vaughan Chopper Pumps, the 2021 Manufacturer of the Year Award. And congratulations to the other 2 finalists, Polymer Industries and Jubilant Hollister Steer. Now we're off to Heritage Distilling to see the next generation of distilling taking place in Washington State.
We are here at the Tumwater Craft District. Our building is shared with our partners, Heritage Distilling. Basically, the layout is such where Heritage has that half of the building and we have this half of the building. Today we're going to take a quick stroll through our classroom floors and our laboratory floors, and we've got a great overlook down on the production floor from that 2nd floor. What I want to say for this program is that we are very proud to be part of this community. We're very proud to be part of that historic legacy here within Thurston County. And we're really looking forward to continuing giving the next generation of brewers, distillers, and cider makers a great start here at SPSCC.
We usually have a number of students that are a little bit disappointed when they come in at first and they find out this is not a beer drinking program. On the sensory side, they learn how to not only figure out what their flavor thresholds are as an individual, training each individual to know where their respective strengths and weaknesses are, helps for them to know who they need to find on their sensory panels to detect compounds they may not be able to find. On the quantitative analysis side, the chemistry work, the biology work, this is what goes on in these 2 classrooms along here. The focus here is to have them learn how to evaluate quality of raw ingredients as well as the consistency or quality of any beverage that they are producing. We are very excited to also open up this space and these resources to be a TTB recognized lab. So what this will allow us to do is to receive industry samples from producers in the area here that are looking to get any analysis done.
We're here at Heritage Distilling at our new location in Tumwater, and we're partners with the South Puget Sound Community College. Heritage Distilling, we started in 2011, produced our first batch in 2012, so we're now approaching 10 years of production, 10 years as a company. We have 130 employees right now across Washington, Oregon, and a few other states. We're distributed in multiple states across the country. We're the largest independent craft distiller in the state of Washington. Everything we try to do, whether it's in Olympia or in Salem, Oregon, or back in Washington, D.C., is to benefit the entire industry, because if everybody in the industry does better, the industry as a whole improves. And one of the reasons we wanted to partner with the community college was because we have a real passion for making sure that every product that goes in the bottle is the highest possible quality. And it's critical that distilleries are producing the highest quality product they can in Washington to preserve the quality of the Washington brand, so that we can all compete effectively with other brands all across the country and internationally. And so we think we're a leader in that, and we're just thankful that AWB is allowing us to be a partner in what we're trying to do.
So today we're here in Lacey, Washington with the president and CEO of Impact Washington, Deloitte Wolf.
Hey, thanks, Chris. Glad to be down here at Heritage Brewery on kickoff of Manufacturing Day for the month of October.
Tell our folks a little bit about the different products, programs, and services that Impact Washington offers, and then where can they go for assistance?
Right, great question too. So really, the MEPs across the country, there's 50 MEP centers. We're really known as the lane people up until about 10 years ago, and now we offer multiple services. So whether it's automation, food safety, incumbent worker training, leadership training, we offer all of those to manufacturers. And this year we've seen a big uptick in both ERP and cybersecurity on that. But people can always go to our website, www.impactwashington.org, or give us a call at Impact Washington.
It's an exciting time to be in Washington State. It's an exciting time to be a manufacturer.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Thanks, Deloitte, for joining us from Impact Washington.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Just walked out the doors of South Puget Sound Community College's program. Thanks to Frank and Megan for showing us the new distillery program that they have there. Also great to see AWB board member Justin Stiefel and Heritage Distilling. Now we're off to Capitol High School to see how they're getting young people excited about career paths of tomorrow.
Welcome to the shop here. So this is Capitol High School's manufacturing program. We do welding, we do woodworking, we do bicycle welding, boat building, and machining, and then of course the Core Plus program, which is the aerospace assembly program for Boeing, to teach students so that they can go directly from high school right to a good paying job at Boeing. My biggest goal here is to give students the chance to come away with skills that they can put to use right away, or give them an interest for them to then pursue further education. Just getting them thinking, wow, this is something I like to do, whether it's designing, whether it's welding, whether it's fabricating, we give them a chance to explore all of that. For the Core Plus program, we have a partnership with Boeing, students that will graduate from here with what's called the Core Plus certificate. They're guaranteed a job interview at Boeing. If Boeing is hiring, they got to jump the line and get right to the front of the line to interview. And then from there, they're out on the assembly line. We teach forklift training here. So students can get certified as a forklift driver. Our program here is a bit of a smorgasbord, but it's also a chance for students to drill down when they find something that they like.
Thank you for being here to take a look at what we're trying to do in the public school setting. We do see ourselves as part of the employment workforce training system here in the state of Washington, and we take that seriously. And we do maintain a really close relationship with business and industry so that we listen on an annual basis what industry is looking for in their future employees, and we respond to that.
Wow, what a great tour at Capitol High School, seeing the Core Plus program in action. Our future looks strong and bright with the students coming out of that program. Join us on Tuesday for another great show. Thanks for being with us.
I'm taking what they're giving 'cause I'm working for a living. I'm not complaining 'cause I really need to work, but hitting to my buddies got me feeling like a jerk. $100 car, no 200 rent. I get a check on Friday, but it's already spent. Working for a living, working for a living, working for a living and a working. I'm taking what they're giving 'cause I'm working for a living.